Welcome to GetRoaring I'm Rory. Fancy meeting you here. It's time for some more NHL Franchise Mode in NHL20. The Hamilton Ogres. We are doing terrible. Like, really terrible. And I think it's time to take this season opportunity to liquidate. Oh wow. Kapanen and Jankowski for a first, a second, and Yonkman. Guessing a prospect. That's intense. So Boston's loading up. Yarncrook and a fifth for a second and a third. I accept this trade. Well, let me edit it. I want to see how old Yarncrook is. Is he like 30 then? 31, yeah. I'm good with this. Alright. Let's go to roster moves. We're not going to sell off our main dudes. I mean, except for Ovechkin, but Ovechkin to me is not one of our core. He is good. Don't get me wrong. Let's do multi-select here. Bring up these three. Because there's going to be more changes. Let's go to edit lines. Is Martinuk a sniper? Carrier's a sniper. So scratched. Larson can go in there. See, what happens sometimes is I do this, like I just liquidate a team and then they start winning. It's like, guys, what are you doing? I don't even know. Right. Put the juice in here. Good. Okay. Oh, what? Some stuff. Special teams. Oh, you know what? Just best lines it. Just move stuff around a little bit. That looks like what I want to do. Offense. Athanasiou is up there with Arvidsson and Meyer. Okay. Like, to me, our main guys are Scheifele for sure, Teravainen, and Meyer. Although with Teravainen and Scheifele, we have two playmakers. I think Teravainen's a second liner. So let's do that. But again, we have two playmakers and a sniper, but we'll just have to live with that for now. Lines for Cleveland. Fine. Fortunately, Cleveland's taking a hit with all this business going on. But yeah, that's what happens. Alright, let's continue on and see if we get some offers. Whew, there's some big deals going on. David Savard, what do you got? Okay. What's left on his con? Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, let's let us check roster moves. Did he get sent down to the minors? Probably. We bring him up? Okay, so let's include him. We can send somebody. Malosh, that's probably Petrovic. Not really worried if Petrovic goes. Petrovic will probably get taken. No. Okay. Not gonna argue. We can maintain our assets, that's fine. Let's put in David Savard. I want to see if he's worth something. If it is, maybe we can flip him. Alright. Advance another day. Things are happening fast. Oh, okay. Go to roster moves. Send down one of our lower wingers. Probably Par and home. Let's go on waivers. He might get taken. No? Okay. Middlestad is also part of our core, so want to hold on to him as well. Scheifele, Middlestad up the Middlestad? It's fine with me. Then Athanasiou is a solid third. Like we're strong up the middle there. I'm happy with that. I like Meyer. I like Teravainen. Arvison's good. He's just struggling, I think. He's having issues with teammates and individual performance. But we'll see if that. See what happens there. Wow. Brendan Saad for 2 seconds and a prospect. Athanasiou for a first and a third. Well, no. Athanasiou re-signed, so. He is like a UFA. They think he's an expiring contract, but he's not. So, I mean, that's part of the pending UFA issue, I guess. I don't know if that's a known issue, but it's a frustrating one. Unless I have him on the trade block and I forgot. Could be possible. Appleton and Foss for Lutz and a first. Wow. People are tossing around first like no tomorrow. Donskoy in a third for a first. Okay. Martinuk's hurt. So let's just put somebody else in. Scratched. Feel in there. Oh, Schofield's out. Oh, Schofield in. But I do want to know what's going on with Savard, so. Yeah, we could try Schofield and Juice, or Schofield and Savard. That works. Okay. No idea. Top 6 forward 26. I'm willing to take a flyer on that. Now we're winning games. Go figure. Alright, the deadline approacheth. Get a close up here. Athanasiou for a first. No. A first for Jake Gardner. Man, like, just firsts everywhere. Eric Stahl. Okay. I'll take Eric Stahl. If nothing else, it's salary that we can. Okay. That we can have just so we don't go below the line there. Alright, so let's take a look at, let's actually sort by age first. Eric Stahl. Eric Stahl is actually worth something. Savard is not. But that's fine. It was worth the flyer. But will somebody give me something for Eric Stahl? Like Condon. 50, okay. So he might not be worth something, but he's worth picks, I guess. But let's see how things shake out. Okay, Ovi, what do people want? What are people willing to give up for Ovi? Ovi is starting to decline. What the? Oh, that's Ovi and Stahl. Alright, what do they want for Ovi? Ovi's down to an 89. A first and a second and a third, a first from Detroit. But how is Detroit doing? Fine. Let's see if somebody who wants Ovi, who's not like champion contender level, probably not. I mean, who's going to be wanting him? We could go back to our old friends, the Minnesota Wild. I am interested in this. You guys have your first rounder? Due for 2025. Okay. Somebody's been trading picks. I mean, they could... Well... Don't want to be trading them to a divisional rival there. Winnipeg. You already get like one of their first rounders or something? I think we got next year's. No, we didn't. You know what? We'll take next year's. And this year's third. You guys got like 80 thirds. Oh my goodness. That's basically a fourth. Well, let's take Detroit's, I guess. First and a third. Actually, can we squeak out a first and a second next year, maybe? Doubt it, but let's try that. Next year's disapproved. I am willing to retain salary for the good of the cause. In here, it'd be nice to have like a max button, just boom. Okay. Willing to do that for you for a first and a second. Trade rejected. Actually, I forget. Ovechkin has an extra year. Wow, that would have been painful. That's okay. Let's do... Ovechkin. Yeah, we'll try and we'll get a couple of those thirds, I guess. Let's do a third, which is going to amount to like basically a second. I'd rather get an extra second. Just throw in something. We can take some salary off your hands if you want to do that. Got oh, Duncan Keith's got an extension. It's 39. It's basically like retaining half the salary. What's he got? But you want to get rid of him. I can understand that. At least we get a player out of it. Does he have any trade value? Barely any. I mean, I don't know why they want to trade Jack Hughes. It's crazy. Maybe they're using it as a chip? I don't know. Goodness, look at that extension on McKinnon. Wow. It is McKinnon though, so I get it. Alright. Let's see if they'll do Duncan Keith. Or I don't take anything and just see if that, like, see who will take Ovechkin. Age. Look at those offers again. Is there anybody else I want to sell off on here? I mean, I don't know if this will go through with anything. If anybody wants these two. Oh, it's thinking about it. A first and a second from Anaheim. First and a second, and a prospect from Detroit. Kind of like that one. Let's edit that trade. Is this Skinner? I don't even know anything about them. It's just they have to get rid of a contract. Maybe that's it. They do. Oh, it's okay. Next year. Next year I can deal with. Okay. But I want something somebody I know something about. So look at rookie skaters. Fourth rounder. Yeah, Suzuki is on a contract. This Hagman. See if that goes instead. Detroit would have more than 40. Okay. Yeah, I guess we have to take what's his face. Is that it? Suzuki? I don't know. Suzuki. Boyle or Skinner. Know something about this Boyle. I guess we'll just go with the one we're offered. 21. Maybe if we get somebody a little younger. 21, 21. About this person. 7th rounder, okay. But they're not signed, that's a key. These two are signed. Take the 21-year-old. See what happens. I think that's why they were in the trade. Okay, yeah. 4th is just asking too much. A 1st and a 4th next year. They're a contender. Yeah. Trade rejected. What? Okay, hold on. Isn't that what they offered me? Am I crazy? I thought that's what they okay. Add asset. Sorry, sort by age. Like I thought that's what they put up there. Oh, it was Skinner. Okay, it was Suzuki. Okay. Oh, okay. They wanted that instead of the 1st, so Suzuki is probably pretty good. I don't know enough about these two, though. Okay. I think we go for that. Okay. System. Bring up Stahl and Petrovic. Okay. We'll just do this for best lines for now. We have this Eric Stahl. He's a playmaker. We have 3 playmakers on this line. That doesn't really work well. Okay. playmaking line. It's probably not good. That's okay. It's okay for now, because we're gonna have to do more. Now, Gibson wanted out, so let's see what we can get for Gibson. I might just break my promise to him. Hold on to it. It's like no trades found, even on an open block. Nobody wants you, Gibson. Okay, let's try the old-fashioned way. Alright, let's see. Gibson. The Oilers. Definitely take Malcolm Subban back. And they don't want to trade their firsts. That's probably why they're not interested. I doubt that'll get it done, but it's probably too much on their side. Edmonton has too many injuries to make the deal. Okay, I don't even know. I've never seen that before. Alright. Advance to the deadline. Try one more time on 5 trades, see if anybody wants to... See if anything has changed in the world of wanting Gibson. Oh, we have one deal. 2 deals. A first and a second, and Frank Hughes. First and a second. They're hopeful. It's for next year. They have this year's? It's probably worth a lot. Comparatively. It's not. I would rather have this year's. And I also would like a goaltender. Doesn't have to be a good one. Just has to be a goalie. Crawford or Pickard. I think Pickard is the choice. I would do that. Just in a second. Our first is worth a lot, but next year, Bob Howdy. Boy Howdy? I don't know. Anyway. First and a fourth. That get it done? Just a bit low. Probably swing at third. Have a lot of 4s. I'd have 2 4s. From Buffalo and Ottawa. First and a second and Pickard. For 5 years of Gibson at a good salary. I mean, that's a pretty advantageous trade for them. I'm selling off, but Gibson was whiny about it, so that works out. There we go. We have sold off, folks. We still have good players, like, it's not that. It's just that we got a good pick coming up this year. And I think now we have room to go into free agency and get stuff. Let's take a look at our contracts. Hoping that, like, Eric Stahl doesn't have like a 5-year extension or something that I didn't know about. Be bad. I could always try and deal him right now, actually, because he had some value. Let's check age. Eric Stahl. No, he's just this year. Let's see if he has any value. We might as well complete this. Right. Eric Stahl. Anybody want to give me something cool for him? My Condon of, oh yeah, it was a 5th and a 6th. 6 Dubnik. That's interesting. Is Dubnik worth anything? 80, 36. What's his contract? Nah, I'll just use Stahl for the rest of the season. Nobody wants to pay for him. Alright. Alright, we'll get over the deadline, and that'll be it for this episode. Just a second, let's see if anybody offers anything. I'm so happy you're happy, John Gibson. What? Very good. I'm glad I could improve your morale for the Vegas Golden Knights who we just lost to. Oh goodness. Okay. Well, let's look at the lines. Let's do best lines here. All right. Well, it's a mishmash of just about everything at this point. We'll probably win a ton of games. Our defense is still good. And you know what? It's not like we have a bad goaltender because Tucker Tynan has been playing pretty good. And we got Calvin Pickard now as our backup, so that's okay. It's not the end of the world, but I'm hoping that we maintain course for the rest of the season. It'll probably be like every other tank team ever. Goodness, look at Vancouver. We're not nearly as bad as that. Well, we are nearly as bad as that. Let's swim. Anyway, we're on the bottom end of the league here, and I'm hoping that we can get a pretty special pick out of this, and then we can hit free agency and bounce straight back, because this season has been a debacle. But who knows? We'll probably start winning games now. Anyway, we'll do the drive to the end of the season and then get to the probably the draft, unless some miracle happens that I find unlikely. But we'll get to the end of the season next time, and I will talk to you later. Have yourselves a good one.